Now, track standing, along with being cool, also has its practical purposes. Track standing can help you get quicker starts at red lights, help you win track standing competitions, and of course, help you be cool. Well, I guess track standing is mostly for being cool. Like learning anything else, you're going to have to practice, repeat, and fail many times when you're learning how to track stand. The best advice that I can give you if you want to learn how to track stand is to practice, practice, and practice some more. With that, I present to you the comprehensive guide to track standing. We'll take a look at 1. Preparation, 2. Techniques for track standing, and 3. Why you should not give up. First, you'll need to do 2 things to prepare. 1. Find a good location. When learning how to track stand, find a place where you won't be bothered by cars or people, because cars are dangerous and people are judgmental and can ruin your focus. Empty parking lots are a good place to start when you're looking for a place to track stand. Also, it's good to find a ramp or similar gentle incline because it will help you learn how to track stand and it makes track standing a little bit easier. Readily available inclines include driveways and school campuses on weekends. 2. Have chain slack. Having a bit of chain slack also makes track standing a little bit easier. Too much chain tension will cause you to roll forward or backward when you're attempting to balance. And track standing is all about sitting in that sweet spot between moving forward and moving backward. A good rule of thumb for getting proper chain tension is to have 1 inch of slack in both directions. Second, here's 5 techniques that will help you track stand. Tip number 1, relax. Relaxation is the key for finding balance. No, that's not just a cheesy, inspirational Instagram post. It's also the key for track standing. You need to relax and find out where you need to position yourself to maintain your balance. Apply gentle, even amounts of pressure to your pedals. A rookie mistake that people make is tensing up and stressing out when trying to track stand. This causes them to apply too much force to their pedals and consequently they lose their balance. So just remember to take deep breaths and relax while you're track standing. Tip number 2, crank positioning. When learning how to track stand, you should have your dominant foot forward and above the horizontal. Since I'm right-handed, I keep my drive side crank forward and angled above horizontal. This allows the dominant foot to apply a controlled amount of pressure to maintain balance. Oftentimes, it helps to ride a bit to get your crank position right. Tip number 3, wheel angling. Turn your front wheel towards your dominant foot. This prevents your foot from hitting your front wheel and helps you balance in place. I found that turning the front wheel about 45 degrees is the sweet spot for balancing. Tip number 4, stop and stare. Oftentimes when you're first learning how to track stand, it's good to have a fixed point of reference, like something to stare at to help you keep your balance. If you have something to stare at, you're more likely to be more stable and more likely to get the track stand down more quickly. So I will be staring at this tree right here. Tip number 5, use that dominant foot. When you're trying to track stand, let your dominant forward foot do most of the work. Apply pressure with your forward foot and let your weight roll down the incline. When you feel like you're rolling too far back, gently press with your forward foot to counteract the movement. If you try to alternate applying equal amounts of pressure with both feet, you're likely to drastically rock back and forth, making it more likely for you to lose your balance. And lastly, don't give up. Learning how to track stand can be frustrating, but if you practice enough, you will get it. When I was learning how to track stand, one day it just clicked, and I was able to track stand. There wasn't really much in between where I could kinda track stand, but just one day I suddenly got it. Just because you don't see that you're making any progress doesn't mean that you're not making any progress. Now put that on an inspirational Instagram post. With these tips in mind, someday even you can be as cool as me and be able to track stand in front of all of your friends. Thanks to DSLapster64 for recommending this video idea. If you want to see me make a video on a certain topic, let me know in the comments below. I really do appreciate all of your video ideas. I'm only one man with one brain, so please do let me know what you want to see. And I'll see you in the comment section. I dropped my bike. I dropped my bike while filming. Okay, I'm qualified. I'm qualified.